Yo, you ever wanted to be more confident, but you weren't sure how? Or you were just like, I want to be more confident, and look at them, and I just want to feel more confident, and I don't know what to do. And then you searched on YouTube for it, and then you found this video, or you weren't looking for it, you came across it. In this video, 4 immediate ways to be more. I'm Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's begin with number 1. Number 1, know that everyone sucks at being confident, right? It's this weird thing where we think that not everyone is going through the same thing that we're going through, right? I have this nerve. Hopefully you like this video, right? I have it while I'm making videos. Other musicians have it while they're making music. Random people walking down the street that look really handsome or in such great shape, whether they're a man or a woman, or someone that's really productive in what they do, whether they're an athlete or a business person, they always feel that. It's this overriding sense of hopefully I'm still good, or why can't I be better, or am I good enough, do I deserve? We all feel like that. And the biggest problem is that we think nobody else feels like that. So when you grasp that everyone sucks at being confident, it's almost like this big sigh of relief. You're not alone. We're all going through it. We're on this giant dust rock spitting through endless space, just trying to figure out how we can be more at peace with ourselves and live a more successful and happy life. And when you realize that, you're totally in a space to let down your guards, to not try and protect yourself, to not try and keep up all your barriers, to not try so hard to be good looking or to sound smart. It's okay. We're all going through it. And that's the first step to feeling at peace with who you are. Number 2, realize that fear is not a bad thing, right? We want to be more productive and confident and all that type of stuff. And then fear comes along and we think, well, I guess I'm not very confident. No. Nelson Mandela said it best. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's when you're scared and you do something anyways. And I would say confidence isn't fearless. Confidence is when you're scared and you do something anyways. That's true confidence. Fear is always going to be there. Get that we have this primitive brain, and this primitive brain has needed fear to evolve because our ancestors had to run from giant things that could eat them, and that's how we got to where we are today, is because of fear. And that part of our brain hasn't evolved. So we still have all of this fear, and often we think because of the fear we're not good enough, or there must be something wrong with me, or I couldn't make this possible. Just understand that it's okay to feel fear. It's totally normal. And the real test to confidence is, can I feel this fear and do something anyways about it? Number 3, realize that your lack of confidence is probably from the past and/or old conditioning in your subconscious mind. Huh? What? You have a subconscious mind. Psychologists tell us 65,000 thoughts. You and I, that's what we have in a day. 65,000 thoughts. And we have a subconscious mind. It's unconscious. If you go drive to the store, God forbid, you're on your iPhone, you don't even really realize you're driving, but you get there okay. Why is that? Because you have a subconscious mind and an unconscious body that can move you forward despite anything else that's happening. Well, think about it. Think about the ways that someone thinks politically. Generally, it's because their parents thought that way, whatever it is, right? We heard it at the dinner table, and then it carried on. Our spending habits, our religious views, it's all about how we've been conditioned by authority figures and our ways we've been conditioned growing up, from parents, from teachers, from adult figures in our lives, whatever it is, celebrities, the media. We're conditioned by outer influences, and then we play those conditions out. Think about that. That's what we do. And when you grasp that we live in a negative world where most advertising is designed so that you feel bad about yourself. Why? So that you buy something. Because if they stir up pain in you, they know, it's proven scientifically, you're motivated to buy if they stir up pain. So everything is about why your teeth aren't white enough, why your abs aren't flat enough, why you're not smart enough and you need this thing, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and it goes on and on and on. Well, what happens is all of those stimuli, all of those things that when your parents argued about money, or they said money doesn't grow on trees, or, here's what is capable for you that you heard somebody say about you, or that bully that made fun of you, or whatever outer stimuli you heard about you and what you're capable in your life will be programmed into you, and it'll play itself out through your entire life, which is crazy to think about it. So think about a couple of the things, whether it's around money or confidence or love or happiness or what you deserve in life, and really grasp that it's highly likely that it's not even you. It's a program that's playing itself out subconsciously. Now, it may not go away for a while, but the thing is we identify with all of these thoughts and then they take control of us. So what I'm inviting you to do is simply start to notice the thought. Is this even me speaking? And the chances are it's not. I don't deserve money. I don't deserve love. And people that are beautiful or very attractive, men or women, they still have these thoughts that they're not, when in reality they are. It's because it's programmed conditioning that just plays itself out. And then we believe it and we give it emotional credence and then we feel it in our nervous system, and pretty soon that thought's created emotion, and pretty soon whatever it is that happened, now we're not confident. Now we're not in a state of confidence. But when you start to be aware of that, you actually put yourself in a position to no longer be attached to those old thought patterns that have held you in a state of lack of confidence. It's just old subconscious conditioning. Number 4, know what you want and write some goals down. Think about it. Most people, confidence for them is feeling inspired. It's feeling motivated. It's feeling like they're living life on their own terms, right? That's what's exciting. That's what makes you feel confident. That's what makes you feel like, hey, I'm making the most out of my life. And if you actually look at it, most people don't know what they want. If you walk down with this video camera on some busy street and you ask people what their goals are, most people don't know. And if you said, hey, have you ever written any down? No. Most people, they don't know. And so what I'm inspiring and inviting you to do is, when this video ends, to actually write a few big goals down. Like, what is your vision for your life? Who do you want to be? What do you want to become? When you don't have a vision, you become a part of somebody else's. So the question is, what do you really want? Like, what actually inspires you? And how can you start working on that today? Because the truth is, confidence isn't something you're going to get. Confidence is developed as a byproduct of putting yourself out there in the world, of being scared, of not sure if your heart's going to be broken, of not sure if you're going to be embarrassed, if you're going to fail, if you're going to lose, but still, you put yourself out there. You put your heart out there. You put your soul into your work. You go out there and you say, you know what? I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I deserve the best. And I deserve to put my energy out there and make the most of this opportunity. And, I hope it works this way, but if it doesn't, it's okay. At least I said yes to myself. Because most people, they say, I'm not confident yet. And the byproduct of that is they don't take any action, and then they beat themselves up over not taking any action. So when you don't take action, when you don't say yes to yourself, to ask that person out, or to ask for a raise, or to start your own ideas, or whatever the case may be, all those little yeses that are speaking to you through your intuition, through hunches, through little feelings that kind of feel scary because they're out of your comfort zone. Those are the things to start saying yes to. And when you start saying yes to those things, you build your self-image. You build your self-confidence. And it's an ongoing process. So begin with some goals and you'll find yourself inspired, motivated, and other people wondering, how'd you get so confident? This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Thank you for watching. You can press the subscribe button to get notified for more videos. You can actually hit the bell, little notification thing in the corner, and you'll get notified for more videos. So comment in and let me know if this spoke to you, what your favorite part was, what your big realization was, and you'll see the other people commenting are all the same. We're all going through this race together. And the way to be more confident is to start saying yes to ourselves, is to realize not everyone's confident, is to realize that confidence isn't being fearless. It's feeling the fear, feeling the doubt, feeling the insecurity, but putting your heart on the table and saying yes to yourself.